In this video, you're going to learn how to master the written communication section of the BEC exam. After all, it makes up 15% of your score. 50% MCQs, 35% task-based simulations, and 15% written communications. So let's talk through some tips for this section. So let's first talk about how is the written communication section graded. Well, it may surprise you to hear that it's actually graded by a computer. So a computer is going to analyze and grade your essay. And when it grades your essay, it's looking at two main components, the technical writing and the writing skills. The technical writing is how relevant your essay is. So making sure you include the key terms in your essay. And the writing skills is how well you're writing in English. So your grammar, your sentence structure, etc. So now let's talk about how to respond to a writing prompt. So you get this prompt, it explains the situation, and now we're going to take a three-step approach. This is based on having 20 minutes per essay. So in the first part, you're going to create your outline. So don't just start writing the essay right away. Instead, you need to create structure for it. So create this outline and assume that you're going to have intro, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion paragraph. After you create the outline, you're going to create a list of relevant vocab terms. After all, the computer is grading your essay and it's looking for the technical writing to see how relevant it is. So you want to create a list of as many terms as you can think of and where you're going to mention them in the outline. So that's part 1, which is about 3 minutes. Then you get to part 2 where you're actually writing the essay. So you've created the outline and where you're going to say the words, now you just create it into essay form, 15 minutes. And then part 3 is you're going to quickly proofread your essay, just 2 minutes. You don't want your score to be ruined just simply by a typo, so make sure you review it really quickly. So this is the 3-step approach. So now let's look through an example of a writing prompt and apply this 3-step approach. Your consulting client, 𝗏𝗏𝘃𝗶𝗲𝗄 Steaks, currently requires all customers to pay with cash. Your client is interested in considering selling to customers on account. Write a memo to 𝗏𝗏𝘃𝗏𝗃 Steaks, providing guidance about credit risk and factors to consider before moving away from being a cash-only business. So now let's apply the 3-step approach. So for step 1, the first thing we're going to do is list out all the key terms we can think of. Anything to do with credit risk or paying on account. From there, we're going to create the outline. This can have either 2 body paragraphs or 3 body paragraphs, depending on time. Here, we're going to list out all the key topics and where we're going to say the key terms. This is going to be very useful for the second part when we write the essay, and we only take about 3 minutes for this first step. So in step 2, we're writing the essay. So we take 15 minutes to write the essay, following the outline and the key terms as closely as possible. And then step 3 is simply proofreading your essay, which takes about 2 minutes. So the next time you're going through a writing prompt, try to apply this 20-minute 3-step approach, and I think that it'll really help. So thanks for watching through this video. If you want to see the full PDF from the example from today's video, you can find it in the comments below. Thanks so much.